Yo, my mic was muted that whole fucking time again. I gotta get used to this shit. I'm sorry, guys. What's up, y'all? It's Chef Rodney117 here with Deliciously Dope's Daily Chronicles. Yo, we're trying to do some new stuff. We're equalizing stuff, bringing better content to y'all, trying to make, scenes behind the, make shit happen behind the scenes and smoke weed at the same time, being successful stoners, you feel me? But, yeah, man, cooking, writing, smoking, a lot of weed clearly is something that I absolutely love doing. But what really interests me the most is my insatiable appetite for knowledge around the world. More specifically about cannabis on this show, y'all. Cannabis has definitely helped me through some things, and so I feel that I kind of just owe it to people to give them the recognition of these cannabis pioneers across the state, across the land, across the world. Man, cannabis is helping people. These people are helping these people. So let's get it right. Today, my guest today, y'all. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Here it is. The Daily Chronicles coming at your faces. What's up, y'all? I'm Chef Rodney117. Welcome back to Daily Chronicles today, y'all. My guest, an amazing cannabis chef. He's absolutely killing it in the West Coast. I mean, it's one of those things to put cannabis in food, y'all. I mean, that's just what we want to do, right? Right, exactly. But without any other further ado, my man Danky Dave, what's going on, dude?
What's up? Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the Daily Chronicles, y'all. Hell yeah. Daily Chronicles coming at you, sponsored by Noble Road Co. You guys definitely go check them out, nobleroadco.com. Speaking of which, before we get into anything, I got me a little bit of these green hash rosin boys. These are, I gotta get you some of these, dude. These are fire.
Delish.
It's green apple and ginger.
Oh, my favorite. Green apple, anything is one I go to. You
can't not like apples and be from Michigan.
Right?
But they're nice. They look really good. I mean, obviously, you can tell there's hash rosin in them.
Nice.
Definitely
Your
work
green screen's awesome on them.
Yeah, I was about to say, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh, really good, man. Definitely my biggest my flavor. But, my man, what's going on? What are you up to,
just, mostly TikToking, actually, which is pretty interesting to say the least. Since everything's been kind of dead on the West Coast, I've been given ample time to fix things and get things ready for I'm actually trying to put together a benefit dinner with Hilarity of Charity with Seth Rogen. And
that's a big name to drop.
Yes. We
big
are
name to drop.
It's for Alzheimer's awareness during September. And I'm working right now on building my sponsor deck.
Okay.
And so far, I've got everybody on board. I got all my sponsors. I got Green Lane on board, High Times Magazine.
Yep.
They want to play. Be Legit from Vallejo. He wants to participate as well. So
I hope it works. You know what I'm saying?
I am too.
But I'm on the East Coast, so it's like
right. Well, he's close to Canada. Hopefully, we can put one here and one out there. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, that'll definitely work. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if we have to travel to do this, let's travel to do it. I mean, that's not even a question. But at the same time, you know, like, it's kind of funny, and I wouldn't be me if I didn't point this out, but you're doing a Hilarity for Charity event with people that smoke weed about Alzheimer's, which is the ultimate forgetfulness.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Does anybody notice the fucking irony here?
Right?
I'm not mad at it.
No.
But it's kind of like...
It's cheeky.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like, I'm waiting for, like, Seth Rogen to go on stage and be like, yo, what are we doing here again? Like, and it's,
yes.
You know, crickets in the audience. He's like, fuck, that joke didn't land. You know what I mean? Like,
no, he'll kill it. He'll bring the houseplants and then kill it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Dude, and that's the thing about houseplants right now. He is absolutely fucking killing it.
He is. Out here in California, he just dropped about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And it's already in our local dispensaries, going out the door like hotcakes. I try to go in there and get their. I think they had which strain was it? It was the divorced or some
divorce cake.
The divorce cake, yes. Yep. And it was sold out quick. He said this was gone in like 2 days, and I was like, oh man, just save some for me.
Right, right. No, so let me ask you this: like, I heard a rumor through some mutual friends that you were gonna be hanging out with Sober Junkie.
Yes, we are. Hopefully. I'm going to be doing some ASL interpreting for one of his songs. I just recently did a TikTok to one of his latest releases to his single, and that was banging. It was I've already gotten
it's fire.
Over 500 views on it on TikTok, and then he saw me do that, and I was, I did just out of a whim, and he hit me up, and he was like, dude, we need to do something.
Yeah, I saw that. He was like, nah, dude, it's not even a joke. He's like, I'm not playing.
I told him I'm ready. Let's go to Las Vegas and do it. It's one of my other stomping grounds. Other playgrounds is out there.
Yeah, you got my boy Brian Peace out there, man, doing his
Wing King Brian thing. Peace from Wing Kings. Yeah. Definitely one of my partners.
He's a good
if you're ever in Las Vegas, go over there on Apache Road, hit up Wing Kings. They were the first CBD infused restaurant in the nation.
In the nation, yeah. I don't know about in the world, but
the nation. Yeah.
But like, dude, yeah, that's fucking sweet. So here's the thing: on the Daily Chronicles, we have this gauntlet. This gauntlet of questions, okay?
Nice.
We keep it simple, and we do who, what, when, where, and why. So, if you're ready, bud, we can kind of just jump right into it and figure out who you are, where you came from, where you're going, and why you smoke weed. What are you smoking on, bro?
Gelati from Ember Valley. One of my other favorite cannabis creators.
This is fucking delicious. This is Bermuda punch buds mixed with a little bit of
anything punchy is awesome. I like a good diesel-y terpene That's why I lean towards gelati and do-si-do a lot.
You like that gas.
I do. I like the gas. Indica. I'm a heavy hitter. I need that to maintain.
All right, let's get into the fucking gauntlet, man. Let's get into this shit. All right, so if you're ready, Dave, we'll get into it, man. You ready?
Sure.
Here it is. Danky Dave, the gauntlet, the first time W's, dog. Who, what, when, where, and why? Who was the first person you ever smoked weed with?
The first person I ever, famous or just anybody?
Just anybody, man.
My cousin. We're 10. We're down there by the creek over by my elementary school, and he was like, dude, check this out. I raided my mom's stash. And we're like, what? And he was like, I got some weed, man. So we went over there down at the creek by the school and just lit it up, man.
Get it.
Yeah.
Get it. Hell yeah, man. All right. Who, what, when, where, and why? What was the first thing you smoked? Was it a bong, a joint, a dab, spliff, or the proverbial pop can?
It was actually a pop can. It was a soda can right out of the thing. It was some swaggy ass Mexican with some CD stems in there, and we just went for it, seeds and stems and all.
People have asked me. It's funny you should say seeds and stems, because people have asked me, they're like, have you ever grown weed? And this is like this is my second grow. My first grow was absolutely horrendous. We have quality, not quantity. We didn't really know what we were doing. We kind of just, it was a lot, so your first grow, either is your best grow or your worst grow. Definitely my worst grow. But when people ask me, they're like, hey, have you grown weed before? I thought you sold weed in high school, because people, I got in trouble doing it, and yes, let's face it, I did. Everybody fucking gets in trouble for weed. You shouldn't, but you do, right? And so I told them straight up, I was like, yeah, I did grow. Why? What's up? And they're like, well, wouldn't you know how to grow it again? It's like, it's a whole different ballgame. Back then, we didn't give a flying fuck how to grow it. We were just like, just get it done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, water, soil, go.
We didn't worry about nutrients. We didn't worry about strains. We were just like, yo, get it, pack it, ship it, go. Smoke it, feel good. Okay? Terpenes, it wasn't a thing. Cannabinoid count wasn't a thing. All of those things, you know what I mean? So it's like, totally. People don't understand that it's not the same. They don't understand that it's not the same at all. But I can say this: I've accidentally smoked a joint down and hit a seed, and it popped, and I was just like, nah, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You get a landmine in the joint. Yep.
Oh hell yeah.
Bam.
But back to rolling some smoke, man. Sorry. Trying to share the show. First time W's, who, what, when, where, and why. When was your first time smoking a left-handed cigarette, aptly known as a joint?
Probably 1 week after the first shot. 1 week after, we got together with one other good buddy, and he got a little nickel bag from someone from middle school. And we rolled
a nickel bag. Okay, so I've heard of a dime bag. I've heard of a 20 sack.
Nickel, yeah. $5 joint bag. It's already grinded and ready to go.
So I've seen it. Hang on, right there. That's oh my god. Yes. Yep. So I'm seeing that are some people selling pre-ground flour now. You believe this shit?
Yeah, I've seen that. It's at my local. I've seen it ready to roll.
Yep. And it's not a convenience thing, guys.
We're doing ready to roll when ready to roll wasn't a thing.
Before we were even ready to roll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
That's where it's at, but at the same time, I mean, I get it. So let me ask you this. What do you think about this new snort THC, this fucking THC blow that came out?
It's
fucking garbage. You can say that.
It's garbage. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I understand using like water soluble cannabis
Right.
derivatives and stuff for that, for cooking and stuff like that, but putting it into your nose, it's just another gimmick. It's just another way to keep people on the other stuff and keep that image alive, to keep that stuff needs to die out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That stuff needs to go away.
100%. I mean, it's okay. So look at what you're mimicking here. Okay, you're mimicking cocaine usage.
Yep.
Cocaine's a hell of a fucking drug.
Yeah.
You understand? I've done cocaine. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I can't tell you if and when because I'd be incriminating myself. But I've done cocaine, and I can tell you that it's not good.
No, I was addicted. I was addicted to meth, coke, crack for many years before I was able to let go of all that stuff when I paroled from prison, and I haven't smoked meth since 2005.
Well, that's good. That's good, man.
I haven't touched coke or anything. just the herbs, man. That's all I need. That's all I want. If I was to do coke or anything like that right now, my heart would explode and I'd die.
I mean, let's not do that.
No.
You feel me?
No.
I mean,
keep it all natural, baby.
Oh, natural.
That's right.
Sorry. Okay. Tons of groups trying to share it. Tons of groups trying to get it out there so we can get this to you guys. I'm still working some glitches out.
Very good.
We're doing it real fun, man. Plus, I actually got a hold of Facebook and was like, "How about you don't block me when I'm trying to post this shit?" And they're like, "Well, what are you posting?" I was like, "I'm just having, a couple of smokes and talking and having a vibe session."
Right.
That's exactly what I told Facebook, because they have this new committee, right? That allows you to, you can. Basically, they have to have a committee to keep Donald Trump out, is from what I'm understanding. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not saying that in any kind of political affiliation or anything of that nature. I'm simply saying, this is what I'm noticing.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's like, I get why it's needed, I get why it's there, but at the same time, are you going to limit us more? Because that's what I don't agree with. Does that make sense? I agree with all right, some people shouldn't have access to social media.
Well, promoting violence.
One. We're not even going to go there, but I'm just saying some people shouldn't have social media.
Right.
And promoting violence is obviously terrible. Nobody really questions that, but at the same time, a lot of people, will defend certain things that happen, and that's just not okay, man. In my mind, I'm not really vibing how that all went down as an American citizen, but that's neither here nor there. I smoked a lot of weed to get through it. That's all we're really gonna say. You know what I mean?
I agree.
But at the same time, homeboy went and made his own fucking Twitter.
Yeah.
That's it. From the dusk of Donald J. Trump, and that's what it is. It's like Donald. It's internet. Listen.
It's narcissistic stuff. That's all.
And it may be labeled as such, and we can have opinions about that, and it is what it is. But homeboy got so fucking butthurt at a race that he couldn't win. That's why he hates all other races, because he can't fucking win them. That he created his own Twitter, and the only person allowed on it is him. Do you remember the show Clarissa Explains It All?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know how she would do those Dear Diary moments, and then she would rant on about being a prepubescent or a hormonal teenager? Yeah. I want you to imagine that, but Donald J. Trump at his desk with pigtails and a dress.
Exactly.
No, I'm joking. Listen, I'm all about freedom of speech. That's freedom of speech. I ain't mad at that. Listen, it caters to a specific audience about a specific issue. That's cool. Go check it out there. Yep. But at the same time, coming back to Facebook, as I was talking about sharing it, again, you guys like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Check out fucking Dave on TikTok. ASL, man. ASL.
Yes.
American Sign Language.
ASL.
I love that shit. I love that shit. Like, I need to learn it. I really need to learn it.
Well, my mom's deaf. Okay, so I grew up all my life using ASL in the deaf community, being involved. I became very skilled. So
hell yeah, man.
So I noticed though, but I was like, I'm gonna check out TikTok.
Right.
And I was like looking around, and I was seeing a lot of other ASL people, and I was like, you know what, I can do that. So I gave it a try, and now a lot of people following me.
Nice. And so I actually had a thought real quick.
It's cool.
It's very cool, dude. Dude, it's very fucking cool. So much so that, I mean, obviously, like, I would love to, you know, to, like, kind of chime in and, like, fucking, you know, learn a few things here and there. And I'm sure if I ever have questions, you're the person to go to. But how would you feel if, like, we did episodes on the network here and then sent them to you, pre-recorded, of course, and then you just record yourself signing it, and we'll play it down at the bottom. That way people, you know, if they understand sign language or they prefer to speak in ASL.
Yes, that would be wonderful. No, yeah.
Absolutely, man. I mean, that's, you know, with the change of things,
that's right.
We kind of outgrew the studio basement. We're moving stuff around, and so it's like everybody wants in on it because it's fun, man. And I get it, but at the same time, like, I don't know fucking sign language. You know what I mean? This guy does, so there you go.
I'd be happy to help.
I'd love to have you. Love to have you. Aside from that, man, like, you've had a hell of a career already. So let's figure out where it came from, because I keep ranting off because my high ass. I had a little bit of RSO to smoke that joint. We're back to first time W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. I don't know if you answered. Did you answer the when was your first time smoking a left-handed cigarette?
Yeah. 1 week after my first time.
1 week after. Okay, yeah. See, I smoked too much weed. Sorry. That's the name of the game. It's the name of the game. First time W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. Where were you when you first smoked the electric lettuce?
So where was I?
Yeah, I think you told us when I asked you who it was.
Well, the first time was at the school park next to the school where I went to elementary, Phillips Elementary School, located in beautiful Napa Valley.
A little burning, a little learning. There you go.
Yeah, and that's basically, you know, living my whole entire life, being born and raised, and being influenced in culinary culture at an early age, because my uncle was a chef, my grandmother was a chef, my mom cooked all these wonderful Portuguese dinners all the time, and I paid attention. You know,
you can see that in your dishes, for real. Like, from one chef to another chef, you can definitely see that in your dishes too.
and I also.
That's a good thing, by the way. Sorry. Yeah.
There's the CIA, the Culinary Institute Academy, is located in Yountville, California, which is right next door.
Okay.
And in my younger years, I used to sneak onto campus and sneak into lectures, and get free lectures from the professors there. Yeah.
There you go. Nice. I could see that, because they got a TA one day counting everybody, and they count you, and then the next day it's test day. It's like, well, somebody's missing. Who is it? I don't know.
Nope. No. And they don't. It was like 2000. I think we're 2011.
Yeah, they didn't give a shit. Colleges stopped giving a shit after 2009.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I noticed that because I was in college. So,
right.
They put a lot of. I'm sorry.
My ex-girlfriend in Davis used to sneak me into her law classes, because she was taking law school, and I would sit there and get free law lectures.
Hear about that good shit. You'd be like, so they can't tell you that. Okay.
Right.
Those sleazy little bastards. You know what I mean? I went to Michigan State University, and it was, I did a couple classes there, psych stuff, you know, all kinds of fun shit, Don't remember a lot of it, because let's face it, it was very whiskey induced. You know what I mean? It was very, but it's interesting because I find that colleges now will throw more money at their buildings to house students, but kick most of their classes offline.
Right.
Yo, what kind of backwoods fucking pageantry is that shit, to quote fucking Letterkenny? You feel me?
Right. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I don't understand it. I don't. All the while we're trying to get this plant that actually is curing cancer to people so we can cure their cancer. You fucking kidding me? Oh, and it's already been blown out of proportion, and we know that now you're profiting off of someone's death. Cool, jackasses. But we coming. But it's not about us. It's not about that. It's about you. The first time W's to wrap it up in a neat little bow. The first level of the gauntlet. It took us so fucking long to get there. Who, what, when, where, and why, bud? Why did you smoke weed the first time?
Why?
Yeah, just why?
Really, to explore, to really check it out.
Yeah.
I wasn't afraid, you know. I mean, even after that, you know, I mean, they say, "Oh, marijuana is a gateway drug." It really took me some time to get to using heavier stuff. Granted, at the end, maybe the beginning of my freshman year, more mid freshman year, I started experimenting with LSD and shrooms. Mm-hmm. But come on.
I know. You know, it's... So it's funny because, like, I can't sit back and say that I was a perfect child. Obviously not. You know, we weren't. We've made some mistakes. It's like Joe Rogan said, man.
Major mistake
Joe
in my
Rogan's
life.
a good dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's all right.
Joe Rogan said, you know, I love a good underdog story. I love a good success story. Don't get me wrong. But I'd rather fucking hear the story about the guy who purposely fucked his life up and came back from that.
Yeah.
That's perfectly said. And that's what I'm aiming to do. That's why I'm writing a fucking book, dude. I drove myself, my life, everything into the ground of my career only for COVID to go, hey, bitch.
Exactly.
And so I was like, dude, yeah, that's not okay. And a lot of people can, you know, can attest to that and stuff, but yourself included, man. Like, you've been through some shit, bro. You've even hit me up, and you're like, no, man. Like, mental health, bro, is like, I just need to talk. And that's just it, y'all.
Right.
Speak up, speak out, okay?
Yes.
Let's face it.
If you are suffering, don't be afraid.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's hard, but like my dad always says, closed mouth don't get fed. If you got it, you just say it. Even if you're hurting, say it to somebody, and they'll listen.
I had a cousin down south. He used to tell me, he goes, hey, cuz, closed mouth ain't get that cornbread.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, I don't know what that means. I didn't understand it for the longest time. I was like, it makes sense. He goes, that's what you refer to as an idiom. I'm like, huh? Like, you're right, but damn, you went deep for that. Okay, well, cornbread or not, here we come, you know? So that's where it is. But yeah, dude, I absolutely love what you got going on with TikTok. I love that. I think I want to make a link in our website somewhere with your TikTok so we can just keep pumping that through. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Definitely love that shit. That shit's fucking, it's fire, dude. It's catchy. It's quick.
Thank you.
You know, TikTok, we're not really on TikTok all that much. Which is
I saw you guys had a profile there.
Yeah, we have a profile. We don't really have anything else. That's about it. That's, you know, we haven't learned it yet. But we're going to pick up one of these apps to make it simpler so you can just post it once and it goes to all of them. Yeah. That's going to help us out a lot. Again, with Deliciously Dope receiving funding from sponsors and stuff now, it's a whole different story. It's a whole different ball game. Obviously, I sound a lot different, and I can sound even more different as well. But we won't get into anything creepy like that. We might play that in there somewhere, but this little Yamaha AG03 soundboard that I've got, this mixer, is actually pretty sweet. And I'm still learning to use it, y'all. So if it's not, you're like, hey, you're not equalized or you're not compressed enough, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'll get there when I get there. Constructive criticism is welcome, but if you're going to be a dick, I'm going to start charging you for my time. So... check, please. Anyways, but that's how it is, man. You got to be a little bit savage, only because, like, dude, we're pirates now. You know what I mean? Like, we were pirates taken out of the ocean, thrown in the middle of fucking Kansas, and go, well, have fun.
Right.
That's how life works. That's how life works. But speaking of life, man, we love life. We love all the good things in life. I'm curious about you, dog. I'm curious about you. I know we've gotten to know each other, pretty well, but I don't really know what your favorite things in cannabis are. So this next little part of the gauntlet's all about your favorite shit. Dave, if you're ready, we can roll on to it, baby.
Let's go.
Let's hit it. Let's hit it. Let's hit it. All right. Favorite W's, Dave. Who, what, when, where, and why? Who is your favorite person to smoke weed with?
Dead or alive?
No, I currently don't. Like, I gotta be alive.
Alive. Okay. All right, let's do it. Alive.
Yeah. We'll get to dead later. We'll all get to dead later.
I want to say the person alive, Keanu Reeves.
Yo, can I sit down on that? Like, dude, I would be like, yo, can we talk about Matrix 4?
Yes, please. That's all about. I have everything, even Animatrix. I'm all in it.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Hang on, and I might be wrong, but I don't think that I am. Keanu Reeves is amazing. Amazing human being. Dude, seriously, Keanu, if you ever see this, dude, seriously, thank you. You were very chill. I would just love to smoke a joint with you, and just seriously, like, I would love that.
Even if he doesn't smoke with me, just chill, kick back while I smoke this. Let's talk.
Yeah, just chat me up. Let's chop it up.
Right.
I think Keanu knows ASL.
He does.
That's what I heard. Okay, because it's like you hear about all these great things about these great actors and actresses and the things that they're into. They're the other shit that they do. Sorry, a phagic moment happens when you smoke a lot of cannabis. But I think that ASL was one of the things that Keanu, kind of had under his belt. That's fucking gnarly, dude. You guys can have this whole fucking conversation. I'm just smoking weed and science going. Are they mad? Like, are they talking shit? Like, what's going on? Like.
Well, he's also telekinesis. You just look at the dude, you know what he's
fucking Neo. He's the one.
He's Neo, man. He's the one, dude.
Okay, so listen, either in the Matrix, Neo and the One was like a sweet little play on words and it was on purpose, or someone's a dyslexic fuck and was stupid as shit and fucked it up.
Yeah, right. That's a good catch.
You don't know. That's the part about the Matrix. It's just a shit ton of questions with a bunch of fighting and nothing happens.
Yep.
I'm kidding. It was ahead of its time by a few years, and then it became a cult classic, and then it became a good cinematic movie, and then it got the credit. I think that it should have happened. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think they should redo it.
Yeah, no, I like to see. I love redos. I hear a lot of people, oh man, why are they gonna remake this or that? I like it. I like to see the different aspect of a different mind from a different producer, of a different director, and see where they go from it. You know what I mean? I like it. I like it.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds like we could have a huge conversation with Keanu. Keanu, if you hear this, walk towards the light or take the pill or whatever you gotta do. Just hit us up, man. We'll have a combo. Back to favorite W's. What?
Take the green pill.
Oh shit! Hell yeah. Well, make sure it is what it is first.
Yeah.
Like, that's one of the ones. Be like, what is this though? What is this? Because that alien over there is not looking fun to me right now.
No, yeah.
Take the green pill. No, I'm not. I was gonna. Not until you said anything. Like, fuck off, dude. You're gonna fly me to Neptune and I'm not coming back. And he's like, Uranus. Yeah, I know that's what you want. Like this, yeah. Oh, that happened in my head. Fighting with aliens in my head. Anyhow, back to favorite W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. What is your favorite way to consume cannabis?
Through pipe, bro. I really do. I'm a pipe guy all day.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I lost mine. Don't worry, it's in the studio somewhere.
I've had this for 8 years, bro.
Oh, I keep mine. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've dropped a few. Don't get me wrong. We all have.
No, trust.
But
I have.
At the same time, like, I lost mine because I redid the studio. We redid the lighting, we did the mics, everything, and I don't know where the fuck I put it. It's here. I can assure you. Yeah. It's just buried. It's just fucking buried. But what's up, Masshole? Masshole's my man. So Masshole and I actually met on another show called The Other Show. I don't fucking remember what it's called. But he follows us, man. Brain Jerk Entertainment. Go check them out, dude. I share their stuff constantly, man. Check it out. Like, they're all over our shit now. Like, it's insane. Masshole's one of their, one of their friends and stuff. So it's pretty good to see him there, man. Our producer's asking if Masshole is from Massachusetts, and yes, he is from Massachusetts. I do know that. I've heard him say it more than once. But speaking of hearing me say things more than once, the favorite W's: who, what, when, where, and why. When do you most enjoy smoking weed?
All day.
That's a pretty common fucking answer.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
No, nighttime, before to bed. After dinner, after I eat.
If you could smoke weed while you sleep, would you do it?
No, I think the lungs need a.
That's called edibles.
That's true. That's true. Edible. That would be at night. You're taking it. There it is.
Here's the best part. So these edibles, these full spectrum hash rosin edibles that are impervious to green screens. I'm joking, but they're really fucking solid. Like, I really like them. Noble Road, NobleRoadCo.com. They kick in about 30 minutes, and I took it at the beginning of the show 45 minutes ago. Guys, I'm feeling fucking good, and it's only 10 mils plus that joint. I'm right there where I want to be. Speaking of where I want to be, what I want to know is favorite W's: who, what, when, where, and why. Where, speaking of being places, is your favorite place? Because everybody knows a place to smoke weed.
There's a little mountaintop where I grew up in Napa, and it's called Westwood Hills.
Mountaintop.
A little mountaintop.
I grew up in Napa. Continue.
And it was so beautiful. It's beautiful.
What he said.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. No.
Amazing
I
views.
control the echo in this.
Oh, amazing view. Right.
They should not have given me buttons. That's exactly it. See, I told the producers, I told everybody involved, I'm like, yeah, well, hang on. I get off track, and sometimes people love it. The rants, and they get there eventually. It's hilarious. But how come everybody here at the fucking everybody behind the scenes here, shout out to the amazing, amazing people. How come they're like, yo, why did we just give all the buttons to the stoner? He's just gonna smoke weed and keep pushing buttons. So far, I've been really good. So far, I've really been.
Buttons are fun though. They're shiny.
Have to expect this to come out of nowhere and lead you into the rumble. Wow, wow, wow. But I just want to it's got to be. I think that's that. This seems like the same effect that they played on that Limp Bizkit album before the song Boiler. You remember this shit?
There you go.
Yeah, it is. Fred Durst, I'm on to you. Red hat wearing fuck.
The Durster.
No, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. Speaking of good dudes, you, camera's not over here anymore. Fuck, it's over here. Hi.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Sorry. My ADD it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. But favorite W's: who, what, when, where, and why. To tie up the second gauntlet. God, we're taking forever, but it's all right. In a neat little bow. Why do you smoke weed?
So I don't get another 5-year sentence.
Well,
That's
that.
why.
I don't know how to come back to that, so what we're going to do...
For mental health, brother. I smoke for mental health.
Yo, check this out. So, my boy out in Arizona right now, with his thing going on, Haters Make Me Famous podcast,
right.
Chris Martin, has also been to prison as well.
Right.
He has this thing he's doing on YouTube called Convicted Creations, where it's just literally food.
No, I watch him. I follow him.
That's my boy.
I follow him. He follows me. We talk.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Fucking beard though, you know.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
He's dope, dude. And there's so many there's people, there's TikTokers that are in jail making dinners and foods with their packs that they get from Canteen, bro. And it blows my mind because it's like brings me back, bro. And I'm like, it's so funny.
I wanna try and save one of our newest found followers, friends, and fam now. Masshole, or if you're driving, don't fucking watch the show. Keep your eyes on the road and stop commenting on the show, dog. Just get to the dispensary. We're not going anywhere, homie. And you better be wearing your goddamn seatbelt. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's it. Now I feel like I'm solely responsible for your well-being. Right. So, Masshole, just keep on trucking, dog. Just get to that dispensary. Also, when you get there, let me know what they got. Let me know what they got. Because I might like that. Just saying. Speaking of things that I like, the crazy W's, this next part. You should be scared. You should be terrified. At the same time, I think that's where I'm going to use this. We have reached the part of the gauntlet with the crazy W's. All right, yeah, no, it's kind of creepy. We're just going to go into it. Crazy W's, man. No one's died. We're cool. I hype it up. It's not that bad. But it is kind of crazy, man. If you're ready for it, we can just jump right back into it. Okay. Let's get it. Crazy W's, Danky, Dave, who, what, when, where, and why? Who was with you the first time you just got way too fucking high?
The first person that was with me when I got way too high would be my best friend, John Mayton. My crime partner.
You ride or die.
My ride or die, bud.
Ride or die unless we get high, and then you're just kind of fucked.
Right. No, but actually what it was, we went to a new dispensary that opened up, and they were selling these donuts, and there was 3 per pack, and each donut was 100 milligrams, bro.
Oh, man.
And I ate one, and I was like, 30 minutes later, I was like, okay, well, I was like, maybe there wasn't enough in them, I don't know. So I said, fuck it, let's just eat them all, okay?
Girl, what are you thinking?
Later that night, I felt like I was drunk off of whiskey, bro. My whole face was numb. Yeah. I was like, dude, help me. He's like, just lay down. I was like, give me
I want to touch on that. Actually. But real quick, Masshole Grower says, my favorite place to smoke is in my truck. Okay. Don't incriminate your fucking self. Don't do that. Plus, if you do get pulled over, I got my boys out in Cali with Pop Rollers of Law that will aptly tell you to shut the fuck up. Seriously, don't.
Shut the fuck up.
You should actually reach out to them. I am going to tell Craig and Mark about that because they would love to talk to you. I fucking know that they would. Check out their show, Cannabis Talk 101. It's fucking lit. I love it.
Love their stuff, man.
Love their shit. And then you got fucking on the East Coast here with Lauren Prey and Jimmy Kang from Wu-Tang Clan, Straight Up Entertainment. Mm-hmm. They're doing the Cannabis Talk as well. So we, East Coast, West Coast, we got you covered. Education, we got you exactly. Yes. Yo, you heard Capadonna's Black is Beautiful album?
Not yet. I've been so busy.
Yo, Kappa's gonna come after you, bro. No, I'm telling you.
Yo, send me a link. Send it now. Easy. So I want to maybe do a sign language thing to his video.
You got it. You got it. Definitely. I mean, reach out to him. Like he's on Facebook. Just let him know what's going on. He's coming up, man. I'm telling you, shit's fucking fire. He's coming up with his boy, Big Nate All-Star.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fucking bars of fire. I'm telling you, man. It's deep. It's got that emotional umph to it, and that's everything we want.
I like it. That's why I like it.
Exactly.
That's why I like it.
That's what she said.
That's why I like it.
All right. Speaking of things that we do like. I like talking about the crazy stories because it's kind of fun. It was like, all right, let's talk about you really fucked up. But back to, the whole feeling like a whiskey thing. Yes. So we did basically make, it's keeping me sober. In your case with meth, with all due respect, and in my case, whiskey.
Right.
When I get to that point where I over-medicate accidental, so with me, that point is anything like a nail that's way too hot.
Right.
Okay. My throat's fucked. It's like, it's not a good, it throws you right, you start puking, you get the whips, warbling, it feels like you're drunk.
Yep.
And so, like, obviously you're like, just sleep it off, but you're still, for me, in the middle of that, panic attack sets in because it triggers PTSD.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's not just something that I can stop and stop. You know, I have to calm myself down first. And how do you calm somebody down that knows, you know, how to calm? It's hard. It's rocking a hard place for sure. You know what I do? Real talk.
What's that?
Ride it out.
Yeah, ride it out. Drink some milk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good to go.
Yeah. I mean, I don't drink, but just drink something.
Drink some milk or anything that's
drink
like
some Burners. Actually, if you're in Michigan, Burners fixes everything. It's ginger ale.
Oh yes, yes.
So it's like just throw a little bit of
ginger ale right now. So
puke it. Oh, there you go. Puke it up. Get it out. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. Okay. Yeah. Get it out, and then once you got it out, go drink you some fucking warm ginger ale. You know, 35 seconds in the microwave. Sip on that and watch. You'll burp a few times and it'll put you right to sleep. Or take some CBD like a fucking smart person.
Oh yeah, yes. Counteract that.
Exactly.
Counteract it. And you know, I like CBD. It's really tasty. My favorite
I fucking
CBD.
Love it. Dude, I will tell you this. Yo, talk to Chris Martin. You know Chris Martin. Oh
I got you right there.
Nice. Yeah, no, dude, hit up fucking Hempful Farms. Ask Chris about his dabs that he's got, and more specifically the green crack one. See if he has any of that coming out.
Oh, yeah,
It's so good. So good. Honestly, that had more terps than the stringy green crack that I smoked, but yeah, it absolutely is. And he did a good job.
Green crack is definitely a good classic weed.
Oh, absolutely. And it's 1,000 milligrams of CBD in a gram. You know what I'm saying? So it's like fucking boom, get it, smoke it. That only lasts me like a day though.
Yeah.
But what doesn't last me a day is the crazy W's. No, that doesn't work. We're not going to use that. But at the same time, crazy W's. Who, what, when, where, and why. When was this? When was the first time you got really, 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 really high?
This is probably about 5 years ago. We're just chilling in Santa Rosa, California. It was 4/20. April 20th, new dispensary opened up. They're promoing. Got the donuts and got wasted. I got white boy wasted hard. I was out.
You know, there's so much right, but so much wrong about that story. I'm not mad about it. I love all the aspects about it, but I have so many more fucking questions. But speaking of questions, crazy W's, who, what, when, where, and why. To tie it up in a neat little bow, we're almost through all of the gauntlet, dog. Why did it happen?
Misjudgment, man. I should have known better as a chef. I should have known better. To give it another 45. Not 30. I would have been fine. But no. My
what did you learn? You know?
That's all you need is a corner.
Yeah. What did you learn to not to? Yes. There you go. There you go. I fucking love it, man. I love it. I'm excited, and I gotta tell you, I'm excited to see where cannabis and culinary coincide.
Definitely. It's hand in hand.
Oh yeah, it always has.
Has always.
That's the thing. You think a chef does it because of the money? Fuck no.
No.
But I will tell you this: the metric system's pretty prevalent in the kitchen, both for measuring. Well, usually just for measuring. That's when you introduce the nutrients to it. That we were like, we're fucking chefs. We can grow.
They were cooking with it 300,000 years ago.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? During caveman times.
Vikings.
Yes.
They had more shrooms than anything, but they smoked weed.
Ate
fucking it. King Tut. They found weed in the fucking
in a little satchel. Yeah, and they found a satchel.
Oh, you know what's gonna fuck with you though? Okay, so check this out. So they found weed in the pyramids, right? Cool. Blah, 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 blah. Weed was used as a medicinal, and it still was after it was the prohibition, okay? How much did they erase on the war on drugs? Right. How much history did they erase? Because it ain't there.
No.
You gotta dig for it. You understand? You gotta dig for it. And it's so... why aren't they just releasing it at this point?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Area 51 style shit, okay? B,
yeah.
what did you motherfuckers cover up? You know what I'm saying? Like, holy shit. You want to talk about trust issues? That's why I have trust issues. Because
Definitely.
they took a plant that's... They made it illegal worldwide in a collaborative effort to profit from it. Or to not... or whatever have you. But
Right.
it just blows my mind. Like, okay, check it out. What if they, back in Egyptian times, what if cancer was a thing, and they were like, oh, skin cancer. Oh, by the way, we used to use this cream that comes in this box. Oh,
right.
Yeah, by the way, that's fucking weed. All they were doing is taking a little bit of animal fat and some mud or something and making a Veda Institute shit for caveman. You feel me? Like, that's what they was doing. And it worked. They're like, yo, this flower smell good, and like, boom, get it, you know? And then
it made me feel this way.
Yeah, exactly. And then if you subscribe to alien theories and, cultivating this and blah, 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 there's all that, so. But that's my point. Like, what did they cover up? What do we don't know? Like, that's, I'm not okay with that. At the same time, no one should have ever went to jail for weed.
No one.
Period. And why they still are baffles me, especially in states where it's legal. You feel me?
And may I say one thing? Rest in peace to Boston George.
Yes.
Who left us yesterday.
Yep. I was gonna at the end of the show actually dedicate this show, but we'll go ahead and do it. I should have done at the beginning.
See, we're like this, man. We're like this.
So
we didn't even talk about it. We knew about it.
Well, it's funny because, unfortunately, I'm not angry about this. It's just, it fucking sucks, man. I'll see you when I see you, George. But I have a friend in Michigan that knew Boston George really well. She actually flew down and like didn't make it, but she was flying down there when I talked to her. And I was actually supposed to cook for him this month. He was going to come to Michigan. We were going to film a thing. Like, it was a whole thing. Unfortunately, it was his time. It sucks, man. It does. But at the same time, like, I'm still going to do that event in,
of course,
memorandum or memorial for him and stuff like that. And, it sucks, man. It fucking sucks. But the dude was iconic.
He was an icon, and he lived a full life except for the part that he didn't. But he pushed barriers and helped pave the way for others to be where they're at now.
Yeah, one of the most common things I've heard of him saying is just keep your nose clean.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's in more ways than one.
Yep.
So this episode, y'all, rest in peace. This is dedicated to Boston George, man. He'd have loved it. He actually did watch my shit.
There's one for you, George.
Yeah, there you go. I'll get a dab in a second, man. But I wanted to say something. Like, he actually did watch the show. He actually did follow the show, which was really fucking cool. He was a fan of the show, which made me, like, all warm and tingly and fuzzy inside, and he's like, I like what you're doing because you're outlandish in parts and in your face, but at the same time, it's real. And I'm like, yo, there's a movie made because of you, and you told me thank you. Like, that's... What do you say to that? What do you say to that? Yeah, I said there's some people, but it's not the point. What do you say to that? And then you're like, okay, but did he really say that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know him. And then you read these quotes, and you see this presence, and you see everything. Yeah, that sounds like something he would say. And so it was like, yo, I'm just gonna keep doing it, because honestly, to tell you the truth, that's what he's about. The truth. And I know yesterday was a very sad fucking day, but I do want to point something out, because life is about that full circle. You feel me? I want you to notice that Boston George was a huge friend to Mexico. You feel me? Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo.
Yep.
How more full circle can you get?
Right.
That's my point. I don't think that they would mind sharing a day. That's what I'm saying.
Cannabis independence.
Exactly. Moving on, man. Speaking of independence, I'm gonna go ahead and smash this dab real quick. In Boston George's fucking honor, man. I got a little bit of it's gonna be a little loud, sorry y'all, but I got a little bit of cookies and punch.
I love how your thumb and the green screen is with the torch is like like floaty. It's awesome, bro. I need to get a green screen. This is ridiculous.
Hey, dude, green screens are fun, but not when you're stoned.
Yeah.
Because then it could be filming something. You'd be like, Cole, you turn around like, where the fuck did it go?
Right.
My dogs hate it.
Yeah. There it is. Nectar collector.
Yeah. I like it. I also bought this one. This one's name is Goober. It's like a little dinosaur.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, fuck it, man. But that's really, oh my god, it's really good because you taste the punch at the end and then you taste the cookies like on the inhale. You taste cookies.
Yes.
And then you hold it. So what you're supposed to do? This is how you're supposed to taste. I was taught this. I don't remember who fucking taught me this. Who taught me this? It'll come to me in a minute. To taste is very similar. Terpenes, flavor profile, cannabinoids. You get the idea. That's exactly the same as wine, okay?
Exactly.
It's exactly the same.
Sommelier.
Correct. Now, you can't swirl, spit, all that fucking shit with smoke. So the way that you're supposed to do it, okay, with smoking, correct, but the way that you're only dealing with one strain here, but you want to, so one bottle of wine, if you will.
Right.
But yes, you are correct. Coffee, yep. You're resetting the terpene profile at that point. I'm talking about the whole experience.
Right, okay.
So, trying a wine tasting, there is a way that you're supposed to smoke taste, I guess is what it's referred to as. But the person told me that, and again, I forgot, but you inhale it just enough to kind of taste it on your tongue, and you do one of those things as you're holding your breath, not like this, but just enough, and then you exhale, and on the exhale, you'll taste, the other flavors.
Yes, yes.
That's what
the notes, the back notes, yeah.
And so, on the inhale on this, you definitely get that fucking, the cookies. You're like,
yes.
Yeah, then some good cookies.
It's on the top.
And then you blow it out, and you're like, and there's the punch.
The punch end, yeah.
There's the punch.
And it's really punchy too. It's like, I love those flavors, man.
It's interesting because punches are usually I don't want to say bubbly flavors, but they're bubbly flavors. You know what I mean? And it's interesting because right now, I'm growing Ninja Cookie. No one's Google it. Go ahead.
You can't find it.
You can't get. Some people say that they're growing it, and it is some places, but it all goes back to this one person, and that's Andrew Muddy from Beantown, Greentown, in Boston, just killing it.
Hey. All right.
He sent me some seeds. They just so happened to fall into a box that I ordered some stickers of. My bad. Sorry. A bunch of other stuff fell in there too. Get mad about it. The point is, they're growing and they're doing fucking great.
Nice.
They're doing fucking great. So I'm actually gonna have my friends at Hi Again, help me kind of grow this and track my progress. I'm an idiot can grow weed, this type of thing. Plus I'm doing other herbs and stuff, and that'd be interesting as well. And then we're gonna bring it all together for a huge dish at the end, and that's kind of my idea. But that's gonna be pretty fucking cool. But we're at the last leg of the gauntlet.
All right.
Last leg of the gauntlet.
Oh yeah. That's
like some creepy Ghostbusters shit, or dude, do you remember Goosebumps?
Oh yeah, totally.
Dude, do you remember the show? This is gonna come up in our '90s show coming up. What's up, Brain Jerk Entertainment? What's going on?
Brain Jerk.
Those are the guys you should go check out. Masshole and all those guys.
All right.
They're killing it. Their pillar talks, phenomenal. They teach you about this little aminal or a creature dweller planet coming up soon. And this is actually perfect. Brain Jerk Entertainment and I, the hosts on that show, and as well as myself here, are going to collab on this kind of podcast idea that we wanted to work on, and it's called Getting High in the 90s. Well, what is that? Real quick, I'll tell you. Long story short, I was a chef in the 90s, didn't really get a chance to kind of, watch Saturday morning cartoons. I had to pre-record them, you get the idea. I think, and plus, cannabis was illegal, and I think that it would have been really, really fun to be able to go back and watch those high. I can do it now. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of the thing. We kind of go, smoke weed and reminisce about the 90s and kind of relive that childhood, in retrospect, because we felt like it was taken away from us or whatever bullshit antic reason there. Point is,
right.
I think that it would be a really good fucking topic, and I think that it's going to be amazing because I've done my research. I've researched this. Yeah. This shit's all over YouTube. Check this out. You remember Gene Code jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how much weed you can put in those?
Yeah. Right?
Exactly. Do you remember fucking Tamagotchis?
Oh, yeah.
Don't lie to me. You had one.
Yes.
You had one. And
More than one.
So my first Tamagotchi wasn't a real Tamagotchi. My first Tamagotchi was one of those $10 knockoffs. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
and when I was like, I got you the Tamagotchi, I was like,
no,
don't you ever call it that again.
Gucci.
But,
Gucci.
Well, I'm all about Gucci, but, but at the same time, like...
I love Gucci.
It's just funny when parents fuck shit up, and it's like, I think you're doing this. Like...
Yeah.
It's happened to me, too. Like, I'll be sitting, like, in, like, a restaurant or something, now, and I'll just have, like, my mask on. So I'll just pretend it wasn't me, because nobody will really see it. And I'll just, like, oh, yeet, and I'll say it. And they're like, we think he said it, but we're not sure. Ask him if he said yeet. Excuse me, why would I say yeet? I'm an asshole. I'm sorry. No, dude. Yeah, exactly. Everybody had a Tamagotchi. You know what's okay? So let me tell you when my Tamagotchi died, and it was like serendipitous for my life, real quick. So you guys remember when the Pikachu thing came out, and you had to shake it to like feed him or some shit? I don't remember what the fuck it was called. But it was like a hey you Pikachu or some shit. Like you bought it. It was like a Tamagotchi. It was a little Pikachu.
Yeah.
When that came out, my Tamagotchi died.
It was like, I'm done.
Yo, people had numerous Tamagotchis too. I knew this chick that had like this backpack, and inside of her backpack she had a keychain with like fucking 10 of them.
Yeah. Didn't they like talk to each other or something?
I probably. Yeah, they did. Like, and then you remember Digimon?
Yeah.
That's my shit. I'll go back and watch it now. I'm like, the fuck was I doing? But that's just it. I just want to like go back and reminisce in the 90s, so it's called Getting High in the 90s, and I think it's pretty
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, my man, when they went back and redid it though.
Oh yeah.
Yo, low key, I was getting drunk watching that shit, and that's where that shit came from too. You know what I'm saying?
Late night. Yep.
Oh yeah. Toonami
all night.
Yo, you ready for this? This wasn't 90s. This was like 2000s, but Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I love Meatball, man.
Do you know the intro?
No, I'm too to remember. But
horse shit. You fucking know the intro.
No, it's on the tip of my brain.
Okay, let me help you. I'll give you the first line. I'm Sheikh Zula, the mic ruler, the old schooler. You want a trip? I'll bring it to ya. Nothing. No.
I like it. I remember it.
Yeah.
But I am too high for this.
I like the end pop that they had. They're like, yeah, check it. We are the Aqua Teens. We make the homies say ho and the girlies want to scream. I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Oh, did you go see the movie when it came out though?
No, I didn't. No.
Oh, bro, it's called Aqua Teen Hunger Force: movie film for theaters. That's the title.
Okay.
All one word. They didn't think they would get the budget, and it actually did a lot better than they thought it. When they did terrible, but they did a lot better than they thought. I think you can watch it on like Hulu or like HBO. I think it's on HBO. Definitely go watch it. Neil Peart's in it. So is Tina Fey.
Tina as a burrito. Nice.
Yeah.
I love Tina Fey. She's
smoke weed, do mushrooms, watch that show. If you drink, you know, do it within reason. And I don't really condone drinking a lot, but, you know.
I don't drink.
I mean,
Actually,
you know.
I had a shot of Sailor Jerry's and a Pepsi yesterday, and it laid me out, bro. I was like, nope, not a drinker.
Speaking of laying things out, we talked about it. Didn't even get to the end of the fucking gauntlet. Let's knock that out real quick.
Yeah.
Planned W's. Laying things out, planning it, get it, blueprints. Moving on. Terrible joke. Did not land it out. Who, what, when, where, and why? Danky Dave on the last leg of the gauntlet. Gauntlet. Who, what, when, where, and why? Who do you wish you could smoke with, dead or alive?
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Definitely Robin Williams.
Rest in peace, Robin Williams. Listen, guys.
Oh, man.
It doesn't matter what face you wear each day, yo. You can't see the world from someone else's perspective unless you listen. Okay, you don't know what someone's going through. Alright? Treat people how you would want to be treated. Notice I'm kind of a fucking brash asshole. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. But at the same time, I'd take a bullet for you and I don't even fucking know you. So, consider that. Just don't shoot me in my face. I'm too fucking pretty.
Right.
Joke.
Not this place.
Not a vain bastard. No. Who, what, when, where, and why? What would you smoke with Robin Williams when you're given the chance?
It would definitely... I wanted to, if it would be something, it would be something that he'd want to smoke, because I want to, you know, make him happy.
I wonder what he would smoke. I mean, obviously he would smoke joints.
It would be a sativa for sure. I think it would be maybe a hybrid. He'd probably want to smoke like a good hybrid, like a lamb's breath or
Pug's
maybe
breath?
even. There you go.
Pug's breath, yeah. I just had Pug's breath from the Botanical Co. Sorry, in Lansing. A bunch of my friends have hands in on that. And they're doing the fucking Franklin Fields. They're killing it over there. I got the Burkle pre-roll and the Sensi Cannabis Influencers 420 grab bag thing, and yo, that really turned me on.
I love Sensi.
Oh, dude, Sensi's amazing, dude. My girl Jamie Cooper up here in Michigan, and Sensi's killing it. She's setting the standard.
I think I met her at the Champs Trade Show in Las Vegas at their booth.
That would
probably
make a lot of, most likely. She's probably watching this going, yup. Hi. What's up, Jamie? Plan W's who, what, when, where, and why. When would you like this to take place? Now remember, in this question, this is a little bit important. Time doesn't exist. Time, space doesn't matter. How old are you? How old, when would you want this to happen?
At a Back to the Future premiere with my guy Fox over there.
Okay. I can see that.
Like if I can be like, hey, let's go.
Right.
We're gonna go to the premiere. We're hopping the time machine, and it's the premiere of Back to the Future. We're in the parking lot. We get lit.
Hang on.
Get the popcorn.
Let me just, y'all, time out. Put the show on hold. Fucking time out. Listen, this motherfucker, when asked, when would you like it to take place, he hit us with an inception moment. Let me tell you what this little fucker, I caught you. Yeah, I'm on to you. He goes, all right, check it out. So we're gonna get in the DeLorean, since that's probably what you're talking about anyways. Throw fucking Robin Williams in the DeLorean. We're gonna go back and meet the DeLorean to go to the premiere about the DeLorean.
Yes. And then there's 3 DeLoreans. And then me, him,
There's three DeLoreans parked outside the movie theater to go in to watch Back to the Future about said DeLorean. The Twilight Zone is real, y'all. Smoke weed every day. The point is, like, I
can make reality whatever I want it to be.
Stoned thought of the day. Don't pee your pants. That wasn't funny yesterday. Seriously, you pissed all over everything. No, I'm joking. I had a dream yesterday that, like, you've had those dreams where, like, you get really good sleep and then, like, you wake up and you're like, oh, I fucking pissed myself because you thought you were peeing. Like, I don't want to piss in the bed. Like, drunk, I get it, it makes sense. You know, really, really stoned? No, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get grounded. This ain't funny. Xbox taken away. I can't smoke weed? No, fuck this. Like, not even. So I woke up a little bit and then I had to really pee. And then it was a lot of pee. It was a lot of pee. It's not about my pee. It's about you smoking weed with Robin Williams in a DeLorean, to a DeLorean, and then to another DeLorean to go watch a movie about a DeLorean. Yep. So there's that. All right. Planned W's, who, what, when, where, and why. Well, he kind of fucking told us, but it doesn't really tell us. Where would you smoke with him, though? So you're at the movie premiere of Back to the Future with
Hollywood.
So you're in Hollywood, okay?
Yeah.
You're with Michael J. Fox, aka Marty McFly.
Marty.
Okay. What version of Robin Williams do you have here? Do you have, like, the genie? Is he just chilling like, yo, I'm green now because y'all smoking some weed? I don't look like toilet water.
I'd hate to say it, but when he's hyped up on coke, that Robin Williams.
R.I.P. Boston George.
That one, because he is just hype. You know what I mean? He's like Eddie Murphy raw hype.
My favorite ever Robin Williams stand-up comedy. Let's talk about that for a moment. It's when he was on Broadway. You remember this? Like back in like 2003, I think it was. 2001. And he was like, you know, I've got thoughts about golf. You know what I mean? And he's like, the Scottish are like, let's do this for the 18 fucking holes. Like, I was like, oh my God, I lost it.
Oh yeah.
And the way that he would depict and illustrate, you know, an imagery to kind of help bring awareness to things, I think that, you know, that I would, without a doubt, he was definitely a method actor. You know, definitely. He knew what he wanted to put into things because, you know...
He was definitely that and an empath. You know, he was definitely had heart.
Exactly. You know, with Mork and Mindy, you know, all of that stuff. You know, Mork from was it Zork? I think it was Mork from Zork. Something like that. But that's the point. He played an alien, and he said it, and I remember watching something somewhere, you know, Robin Williams, where is he now, kind of thing, and it said that the reason that it was easy for him to get into character methodly is because he already felt like an alien from the world, from the shit that he went through. And that's just it. Like, I sit here and talk to you now, you know, I sit here and I'm like, hey, cool, X, Y, and Z, but what people don't know is this. Every day's a fucking struggle, because real talk, I'm a recovering alcoholic. I haven't had a drop of booze in pushing 6 years. Thank you. You know, I get it, and it's awesome. But it's not the point. The point is, I'm also a recovering narcissist. Ain't nobody want to talk about that shit. All right? In my mind, I was raising a narcissist in my mind because that's how I was being bred. I was raised in a family that's very competitive. Okay, I was raised in a society that was extremely competitive, you know, because let's face it, the most generic thing out there right now is a white male. Facts. There's a lot of us. So we have to compete to be special. There's a lot of assholes. There's only room for a couple. You see what I'm saying? So in doing so, we were also, we weren't rich as a family, you know. We had money, we had our health, you know, we had typical things. I mean, fake Tamagotchis, but it's cool, you know. But at the same time, I worked on what I was gonna do when I was growing up, and I just always wanted to cook. I saw that magic there, and I was like, yo, why can't I just cook weed and smoke food? Like, I asked the kitchen gods, yes, like, listen, if you're going to take booze away from me, don't take cooking. If you're not taking cooking away from me, like, yo, can I smoke weed and do this? And then
exactly.
Like, hey, hang on a second. Oh, your mom died? All right, now you can smoke weed. Oh, shit, COVID happened? All right, now put it in food.
Yep.
Shit. I mean, that's you know, the hubris from that would create a narcissist. It absolutely would. But it's the alcohol that really did it. You know what I mean? And now that that's not a part of my life, do I have narcissistic tendencies? Yeah, because I'm not fucking perfect. But at the same time, if they're pointed out or if somebody's offended about something or whatever, say, yo, hey man, but, oh dude, my bad. And that's my point. Like, I don't know where certain lines are now. It doesn't make me. I'm not saying I'm not taking responsibility for it. I'm taking the foremost personal accountability. But at the exact same time is like, I talk to so many different people. I don't know what I can and can't say. There are limits. Make them known. If you want to use a specific pronoun, make sure that person knows it. You understand? That's just it. So every mistake that I've made, more, you know, political incorrectness and stuff, literally has been solved with a conversation that happened like that. And if that's the case and you're mad about something that small, shit. I can only imagine if, like, you went to court for a fucking parking ticket. You feel me?
Yeah.
Paying in pennies and shit. Well, let's get back into Robin Williams. God, I miss that guy.
I do.
I'm gonna go watch fucking, what is it? Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh yeah, that.
Patch Adams and the
What Dreams May
Mrs.
Come.
Doubtfire.
If you want to watch a movie that touches a lot about Buddhism and life of impermanence and stuff like that, that would be what was that the one where his wife dies. Oh my god, I forgot the name of the movie. Not Patch Adams. No. That's another one where his wife dies. Yeah. But What Dreams May Come.
Yep, What Dreams May Come. Yep. I always get those two confused.
That's the most beautiful movie. It makes me cry.
Flubber was good.
Flubber is amazing. Yeah, that's a really good, family-friendly, fun movie right there.
I'm pretty sure that was just like a Frankenstein version of like some fucking wax or something. He was trying to make dabs in his basement, and then all of a sudden he got too fucking baked and ate some mushrooms, and then this flubber happens, and then like all of a sudden, oh my god, there's a movie.
Yeah.
Dude, you could remake Flubber and make it a fucking like, mushroom trip. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this green blob was just bouncing off people and shit, and then it like saved the Earth from these aliens and stuff. And
Yeah.
Fuck.
It encased us in some protective coat.
Yeah, we need to smoke weed with Seth Rogen. I feel like he'd.
Yeah, totally. We need to. No, I need to chop up.
Funny story. My friend Chris Almeida from Boston laughs exactly like him. Chris, if you're listening to this, and I'm sure
do it.
I'm sending it to him. Absolutely. He's gonna listen to this part, and as he's laughing, continually laughing for no reason. No, it's funny. It's funny. It's gonna sound that I need that sound bite.
I hear it. I already hear him wherever he's at. I already hear him.
Exactly.
It's in my head.
I just need like the internet gods to bring me Christopher Almeida and like, laugh.
Yep.
I just need you to make the world a better place and just laugh. He's like, why? Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions. Don't make this weird. Speaking of making things weird, Robin Williams did, but that's the thing. That's what he was a pioneer. I make shit weird. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? You make shit weird. Look at you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck. We're weird, man. Fuck normal. Plans, W's, who, what, when, where, and why. Everybody kind of like knows a place. You know what I'm saying? Where would you smoke with him though? Like you're outside of the movie theater, okay? Where would you go? Like you could, obviously the movie hasn't started yet or something. You're gonna go smoke. What would you do?
Oh man, go to the Laugh Factory. Do some stand-up comedy.
Okay.
Watch
Smoke in the green room.
Yeah, smoke in the green room. Call up Tommy Chong. Get everyone over there. I want to smoke with Tommy Chong too. I haven't yet.
I feel like
I've done ASL interpreting with him standing like 3 feet away with me,
right?
But I never really got a chance to really say, "Hey, what's going on?"
He asked you, he's like, hey man, I remember that time you were doing the sign language. He's like, no, I was just trying to tell you to pass me the fucking joint, but you weren't like, you know what I mean?
I would, yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's fucking insane. But like at the same time, if I did meet Tommy Chong, and we've talked about this before on the show, I wouldn't be like, hey man, you know, I wouldn't. I honestly, I don't feel that I would be like, you know, babbling schoolgirl, you know what I mean, with a high school, you know, or I wouldn't be starstruck. Like a few people I am.
No, yeah.
But it's for a different reason, and so, but that's the thing, dude. They've seen it a billion times before, and it's the people that stand out. You know, you kind of want to like mean something to this to mean something. So you're just like, you know what, dude? How was your day? That, like, literally, how was your day?
Exactly.
And then I'm gonna slightly pretend I don't give a shit.
Yeah, right.
I was like, because I don't care. You're Tommy fucking Chong. How are you having a bad day?
Nope. Yep.
I got a parking ticket this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, something like my day sucked, or like, you know, whatever. Or you're like, the cops took my weed, and then he's like, "That's cool, man. Check it out." And he snaps his fingers, like, because he's magical.
Yeah.
Because of flubber.
And the big old weed tray comes out of nowhere.
Exactly. It's like what you want, and that's my point. Yeah. Like, I think it would be cool to smoke with him. I would absolutely, you know, I would just be like, smoke a joint and bounce, unless he was like, no man, stay. I'm like, all right, cool, well, you know. Yeah, there should be that.
Cook you some vegan food. Let's go.
Exactly. Yo, there should be like a dating website. Not that I need it or anything. My girlfriend's gonna get mad at this, but at the same time, it's a way to capitalize, and I'll buy her a Porsche, so it's cool. So, you should do a dating website where the length of the date is exactly a 1 gram joint. That's like speed dating online. You see what I'm saying?
Interesting. I like that.
You got a joint to impress somebody, and A, you already know they fucking smoke weed. You see what I'm saying? B, you're like getting to know someone one-on-one smoking a joint, and you can virtually sesh, which, let's face it, you and I have done a few times, and it's how you do it now because of COVID. It's the exact same thing as Match.com or whatever, but with fucking weed.
That's a really good idea. I like
you can call it Snatch. Don't type in Snatch.com. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yo!
Greenmatch.com.
Green Match. There you go.
Yeah, someone's writing this down right now. Someone's already...
A joint with a little match.
Fucking race here. I mean, no, dude, get it. If I see Green Match pop up in, like, you know, fucking... next 2 or 3 months, I'm like, ha-ha! And that's
it. Someone's listening. No.
That's fine. You know, on, baby. Get it. Get it. Because listen, I can't fucking do it. You know, my old lady would be pissed. She'd be like, you did what? Listen, I instigated.
It's for humanity.
I didn't actually do it. Right. It's for the sake of humanity. And your Porsche. She'd be like, I don't want a fucking Porsche.
Nope.
You gonna say no to a Porsche? All right then. I actually don't know if she can drive stick shift. Fuck. That's like a determining. If she can't drive, she gonna learn now. She gonna learn today.
She gonna learn
today. Speaking of learning things, playing W's, man, in a neat little bow, in this iconic journey, conquest through time, space, and the fabrics of reality themselves, with the late, great Robin Williams to meet up with the amazing Michael J. Fox as the impervious Marty McFly in the Back to the Future premiere.
Yeah.
Probably gonna end up smoking a joint somewhere at the Laugh Factory as you make your way to the premiere. Okay.
Sounds right.
I see your afternoon. I see how it works. I love every fucking moment of it. Now I want to know who, what, when, where, and why. Danky Dave in a neat little fucking bow for the last leg of the goddamn gauntlet. We finally got there, my man. Why would you smoke with Robin Williams?
Friendship, bro. That's why. For friends, for just to create a bond, to learn about each other.
Get it?
In a highway.
All right, I like it. So, if you had to sign off to Robin Williams using a catchphrase, like just remember, these are the last words he's ever going to hear from you. Last words ever spoken. Ever. Because he come back from the dead, smokes with you, and he's going back. These are the last words everyone's... What do you say? Like you leave him with this catchphrase. This is a mortal memory of you from his perspective. What are you saying?
Nanu, nanu, motherfucker.
That's not where I went with it. But
a catchphrase?
Yeah, and then that was so good I forgot mine. Oh shit. No, I expected you to be like, you never had a friend like me. You know what I mean?
No, yeah,
but yours was better. Nanu, nanu. Nanu, nanu.
Nanu, motherfucker.
Love it. But you gotta say it like nanu, nanu, motherfucker.
Exactly. Nanu, nanu, motherfucker.
There you go. There you go. And he'd be like, well, that explains the thug life tattoo. You'd be like, stop one-upping me, Robin Williams. You're doing it from fucking... Even being dead for years, you're still better. Sorry. Sorry. But, man, dude, it was amazing. You made it through the gauntlet. You lived. It took us a long time. Obviously, we fucking smoke weed, clearly. One thing I did want to kind of shout out real quick, check out his Instagram, Danky Dave's Instagram. Check out his TikTok, y'all. Check out the shit that he's doing with the ASL. It's amazing. This show has, in fact, been sponsored by Noble Road Co., nobleroadco.com. Check out those edibles, y'all. Clearly, you see what they fucking do to me. You can't fucking do things right. I'm joking. They're great. Really, really lightly dosed. I love it. Full spectrum hash rosin. Amazing. One more thing that I did want to point out was this nifty little hat that I'm wearing. This BAM! If you watch Trailer Park Boys, you know where that's from.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it's my boy Jacob Collins, a.k.a. Jacob Rolfe. He has his own little company, y'all, his own little print company. So you're suddenly, BAM! We're actually going to do a joint review together, him and I, in the collaborative efforts to see how how many BAMs is that? How many BAMs does that get? Or does this get a BAM or not? So we're going to collaborate eventually there, but go check it out at onlybams, BAAMS.ca.
Okay.
Only BAMs.
Only BAMs.
Yes, I'm not joking. Only BAMs, BAAAMS.
No, I need a hat. No, I need that hat.
Look at it. Look at it.
I love it.
And kick out, smoking away, because catnip. But you guys,
I love their little song they did on TikTok. They did a My Kitty song on TikTok. It was hilarious.
Oh, dude, have you seen the shanty? What they did with the cat?
That's what I mean. The sea shanty.
Oh, bro, dude, those guys. I would.
I love it.
So you know who is coming on the show? From Trailer Park Boys. Jacob Collins is coming back on the show. We're going to collaborate, but I got a hold of him, guys. I got a hold of Tyrone T himself.
Oh.
We're setting it up still. I reached out to him. He's like, dude, sure. I was like, let's go. Let's go. So we're going to set it up and bring it to your faces. That's going to be one. That's going to be one for the memory book. Because I want to just bring everybody eventually all together and do it. Get together. I think it'd be a banger. But I think, speaking of bangers, man, this was exactly that, man. I can't wait until everything keeps moving forward for myself to get to the West Coast so we can fucking collab and throw down some food. You feel me? Like
totally, yeah. We need to get together and cook.
A little East Coast, West Coast action. That's what it's about, man.
We can come. You come here, I'll go there, whatever.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I feel like a collaborative effort has to be made as far as, like, you know, the culinary and cannabis industries combined right now. And honestly, that's what it's about, man. It's just, we're not, you know, we're united.
Totally.
It's in the fucking title. I think. Fucking, no, okay, yeah, no, I put, it's the fucking United States to me. And then, yeah, that's what it is. But this has been another edition of the Deliciously Dope's Daily Chronicles, y'all. We sat down with the Danked Out chef, Mr. Danky Dave himself, man. Dude, thank you for coming on the show and just smoking weed with me and getting to know it. Sorry about the ramblings, y'all.
No, that's what we do. It's what happens. It's what happens.
It's funny now. It makes it better.
So funny. It's so funny.
I hate that effect. I'm gonna find ways to abuse that button, but Dank you, Mr. Danky Dan.
Yes, yes.
I had to write that down because I was like, I'm gonna use this halfway through the show. But thank you, Danky Dan, for coming on the show, you guys. To my smokers, tokers, and jokers out there, we'll see you guys on the flip. Peace. Oh shit, the button! I gotta click the stupid button.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Tell me, how has cannabis impacted your life?
Now, this is something I've been asked a few times now. The answer is simple. It gave me my life back. Over the years of putting a flame to a pan or mincing onions, I've learned that state of mind is a powerful thing. Far too often do we let things like anxiety and depression take the wheel and steer us. The use of cannabis has taught me the importance of self-care, which has allowed me to take a step back, observe, deduce, and calculate my feelings and emotions. This has helped me in so many ways in and out of the kitchen. That I believe in this so much, I've decided to change my life and help erase the stigma behind the devil's lettuce. This is where I choose to tell my story with flavors and terpenes. Only this is where I add my own flavor. A flavor that can help people heal as I did. Cannabis. So grab a joint, light it up, and come with me as I embark on this journey. This is Deliciously Dope, a journey into the world of culinary cannabis.